Hi guys, my name is Kris, and today I have the audacity to do a pick a card reading for you guys. Well, this is my first time. I'm just a newbie, so this is kind of like a way for me to practice. But at the same time, I feel like I need to do something for some of you. So today the question is, what is waiting for you ahead and how for you to get to it? So instead of a kind of pick a card reading, it's kind of like a pick a deck reading. This is deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. You can pause the video to kind of meditate and calm, focus, and just feel like which deck is calling you. Don't pick a deck by your eyes. Pick the deck by your gut, by your heart, by your intuition. After you pick a deck that feel like it belongs to you, you can fast forward to the timestamp that I provide down below on the description box. Okay, let's start off with deck 1. So, if you pick deck 1, I can feel like you are kind of like a natural wise person, a person who know a lot of things, but because you know a lot of things, you have a lot of conflict within yourself. That's what I feel if you pick this deck. So, let's see what is waiting for whoever picked deck number 1 and how to get it. Okay. We have Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Emperor, oh wow, 7 of Swords, and the Tower. So, right off the back, I can feel that you are kind of like you carry on a masculine vibe, because there's King of Cups and the Emperor here. You carry a kind of like a king vibe in you. And since the Emperor is at the center, I can feel that what's waiting for you ahead is that I can feel you are become more and more powerful, more and more believe in yourself, and more kind of like a focused style, kind of like you were ready to take on a challenge. The Ace of Wands here, I can feel like, okay, you are kind of like begin something new, something that basically focus mostly on your passion. A King of Cups show that you are, I can feel that with these two cards, I can feel like almost have sense of something that artistic. I can sense something that artistic that come from you guys. And you may start off something that artistic or something kind of like a love relationship. I don't know. Remember, this is just a general reading. I can feel that you are starting to take control on this situation. Although this is a new thing comes into your life, but you already start to take control and start manifesting everything that you can. And you are kind of like a ruler of your own empire here. At which 3 card, I can sense that you are total in control of the situation. But with the 7 of Swords, I can feel that you had a lot of self-doubt in yourself. You have a lot of self-doubt, and you just kind of like you almost have a pattern that you do with you work that you just skip everything ahead. You do something like, oh, we just do something not too serious. We just do things like this, thing like that, thing like those, and everything will be fine. That's kind of like a problem because you are a position of the Emperor, which is he's total control everything, and he took everything seriously. But the pattern, I can sense that you do a pattern kind of like do everything just halfway. Half step, and you do everything kind of fast forward and simply, which is not good because this is the new beginning and you need to embody the Emperor and the King of Cups here, so you can control everything. And the Tower is kind of like a reminder to you that Tower is not a scary card, but if you want to succeed now, succeed in this situation that you're meeting, you have to put out the side, you have to put everything serious and focus everything and put a lot of effort to it, not just do everything kind of like, I just do it in one day, who cares, everything will be fine. No, because this will happen to you, and you will have to learn it the hard way. So we have healing. So let's see what the books say. Nurture passion and seek pleasure. Nurture passion and seek pleasure. Find the source of disease and heal it. You need to forgive. You need to forgive. Do not dwell into the unchangeable past. Seek treatment. Do not be afraid. So in the healing card, I can sense that maybe there's a certain way that you do this pattern, that you just do everything kind of like fast way and rapidly. I can sense something like in your past you failed before. You did fail before, and kind of like now, okay, why do I need to put effort on this? Because it will fail anyway. Well, because I can really relate to you guys, because I've been there and I've done that. And the healing cards kind of like remind that not everything that you do is fail, because it reminds you that you are very powerful. You remember, the Emperor card is at the center, and it tells you that you are very powerful. You just need to be healed, because a king, after going to the war, he will be wounded, and he needs to be healed before he before he can fully embody an emperor. So I can send a message that it's time for you to reflect on yourself. Find out what is your original passion, what is your original emotion when you succeed, and feel it, and use that to start healing the wound that happened in your past, so you can embody the emperor. So that's what I feel for now. Thank you. Then let us start to the next deck. Okay, this is deck number 2, and if you pick this deck, I can sense that you are kind of like an entrepreneur. You do everything differently, you do everything in a new way, and you don't like to be held inside a box. And some people think you're crazy, some people think you're a genius, and it doesn't matter, because you just like doing what you do. So let's see what's awaiting for you and how to get to it. You have the Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 3 of Wands. Okay, right up the way I can feel that there's a failure that happened to you recently. There's a failure that happened to you recently, because the 5 of Cups is at the center. You lost something. And the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords also signify that you trapped inside this failure. You keep thinking about what do I do wrong, whatever. And with the Queen of Wands, I can sense that you are trying to move away from this. You're kind of like, okay, I failed, but you're trying to get out of this situation, but something just holding you back. Kind of like a loss. And with the 10 of Swords, it's a message that I can sense that yes, you fail, but it's a lesson for you, a lesson that had to grow. Because to be honest, the 10 of Swords, this meaning is that at the end of the day, the greatest gift of the soul is understanding and grow and mature. You can grow out, and you can grow up and become more confident and more strong. And the 3 of Wands, I can sense that because you fail at something, at something, maybe love, maybe work, anything. But the Three of Wands, like you are getting back together, and I can sense the message of this card that the best thing haven't come yet. Yes, you fail now, but doesn't mean that the future is bad. No. Because Eight of Swords, I can sense that there's something coming for you from the place that unexpected. You try to move on something bad, but there's something good that lurking in the bad stuff that haven't revealed itself yet. The Five of Cups, I can sense that yes, you're trying to overcome this fast, but you have to realize that sometimes you need to let the sadness take over you so you can sense the good and the bad so you can become a full person. Not everything is perfect, to be honest. Not everything is colorful. We have the good side and the dark side. And sometimes you have to delve into the dark lurking sadness so you can grow, become more powerful and more stronger. And because you haven't reached the end of the book yet, you never know the result will be. Maybe this time you feel everything is over, but no, not everything is over. You're still not at the end of the book yet, and you need to find out what you need to do, what is waiting for you. The best thing haven't come to you yet. I can sense that there's something you're passionate about, something you really, really love. It's waiting for you at the end. Masculine and feminine. Masculine energy serve protection. Feminine energy serve to nurture. Time to elevate and realign. Time to elevate and realign here. Allow the energy to increase. Embrace the energy that best suits you need it. I can sense that you are out of balance. You are out of balance now, and you need to find a balance. You can always be a masculine side. You can be a king that just rule everything and be absolutely at the top of the game. But here the Queen of Wands showed up, and it's the soul here, the Wands here. It can show that you need to feel the feminine side. You need to nurture yourself because you put out a lot of efforts, and right now I can sense that you have a failure, you have a loss, something in your life, and it's time for you to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself, because you being masculine all the time. You need to reach that feminine side of you, the feminine that nurture yourself. That is so you can find a balance of both good and bad, and after that you can become more stronger, more wiser, and can conquer everything. Well, I think that's all. Thank you, and let's move on to the next deck. So this is deck number 3. Whoever picked number 3, I can sense that you are kind of like a straightforward person, and you are and people see that you are kind of person that is straightforward and fair and kind of like a lady of justice. Everything for you is just clear, and this is this, that is that, that's it. No yes, no. Black and white, no gray. That is what I feel about you guys, whoever picked the deck number 3. So let's see what is waiting for you ahead and how to get it. We have 5 Pentacles, Judgment, 10 of Wands, King of Pen, and the Magician. So right off the bat, I can sense that you are kind of like a stressed person. You are stressed right now. And With the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords in this case, I can sense that you have to do everything on your own. No supporting you. No one supporting you. You have to face everything all alone. And that's why you put on a lot of stress on yourself. With the Judgment card, I can sense that there's kind of like a judgment around you. And it can explain why you do everything on your own, because people judge you. People judge everything that you do, whether it's good or bad. People keep judging you. And I can relate to you on this, because it sucks when everybody just judge you before they can see the full picture. But because everybody keep judging you, so you tend to do everything on your own. Although it's a very hard task, kind of like you're almost dead, but you have to crawl to get to where you are. And the tenth one, you are stressed right now. Your mind is like a string wire. You're like a violin wire. You pull on both ends, and it can break anytime soon. But waiting for you ahead is a Lord of Swords. I can sense that you and the Magician, both of this card, I can sense that you are still in control the whole situation. And the King of Swords can remind you that someone will be, maybe you embody this, or maybe someone come in your life will help you to handle this situation, to handle every situation. And I can sense that with the Lord of Swords, I can sense that there's kind of like abundance that come in your way. Abundance that come in your way. Everything that you need will come at your way. I can sense a lot of money because I can sense a lot of money. It will come from the Five of Swords to the Lord of Swords, which is a big leap. And right now you're almost dead state. I'm sorry, I use that word really much, but right now I can sense that you will come out of this whole situation as a Lord, as a king, with everything that he has in his hand. And the Magician, I can tell that with this, besides abundance coming your way, I can say that a lesson that you have learned. A lesson about control, a lesson about organize, a lesson about handling stuff, handling stress. You will gain control once again. You will gain, and you will realize that everything you need is you. You don't need any judgment here. You just don't need it. What you need is you, people who believe in you, so you can take control the game. That's what the message of all these five cards can sense. Perception. Okay, right off bat, this card show up to me a lot, so I can read to you very fast. But to be certain, let's look at the book. Perception. When the perception card appears in your reading, it symbolizes an opportunity or the need for you to look at how you analyze and interpret your experience. Perception shapes your world view. Understand what your senses tell you. Knowledge and understand are limited. Change perception cannot be unchanged. Take a higher ground, seek a new perspective, challenge your perspective, and watch for false perspective. So, with the perception card, I can sense that maybe everything now is not good for you. People judge you, you do everything on your own, and you have a lot of stress. But if you look at another way, you are almost powerful, because you do everything on your own. You have a lot of judgment on your shoulder, but you can handle everything in your hand. You may have a lot of stress, but you can work it really good. So the perception remind you that everything may look bad to you, but doesn't mean that it's bad. You have to look at another perspective, so you can realize that you are perfect, you are powerful, and that is the message I can say right now. And so there are good things coming your way. Maybe bad, but good thing will come at your way, and you will come out of this. Maybe you will be wounded, maybe you will be run out of energy, but you will be alone, and you will handle everything perfectly. So that's it, what I have now. Okay, thank you guys for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Kris, and I see you guys next time. Bye.